Hey, this is Pastor Sonia coming at you for Word for Thought. And today I want to talk to you about a strong tower. In Proverbs 18, 1 and 10, we get some great directions and great instructions by the Word of God, what to do when we are experiencing hardships or difficult times, when we just don't know which way to turn, which way to go, and we don't understand how we're going to get through. The first thing I want you to understand is the enemy wants to isolate you. He wants to isolate you from God. First thing we typically do is when we're experiencing trouble is we withdraw. We look within. And that's the thing that we don't need to do. Proverbs 18 and 1 in the Amplified says, "He who willfully separates himself from God and man seeks his own desire. He quarrels against all sound wisdom." Now, the enemy wants you to get separate. He wants to separate you out. You become more vulnerable, especially when you're weakened in hardship and tribulation. But the Bible tells us we don't need to do that. Is not wisely done to be done. He says to don't separate yourself from God, and definitely don't separate yourself from men and women who pour into you and can pray for you and guide you and lead you and help you by the Word of God through situations. Also in that chapter, verse 10, it gives us what we should do. It says, "The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run to it, and they are safe and set on high, far above evil." So when you are struggling and having difficult times in your life, run to the name of the Lord. That means seek Him out. Spend time with God. Get in His Word. Examine it for the situation you're dealing with. Talk to Him in prayer. Not just talk, but listen to Him. Spend time listening to Him. Make that a priority in your life, even more in the difficult times. Isaiah 55, 8 and 9, I want to explain to you why we should do that. He says that our ways and our thoughts are not His, but he goes on in verse 9 of that chapter and says, "For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than yours, and my thoughts than your thoughts." So that's awesome to know that when you run to the Lord, when you run to Jesus, when you run to God and say, I need this help, I need you, He's going to lift you up even higher, because what He does, if we follow His directions and His ways, it sets us up higher. Isaiah 46 and 10 declares that God knows the end from the beginning. So He has a path for us already set out. We just have to willingly be obedient and follow the will of God. And Psalms 27:5 says that He will hide us, He will lift us up, and He will set us upon a rock. This is why you run to the Lord. And just His name is that powerful. Just His name. Just bring His name in the situation. Speak the name of the Lord over it. Whatever His Word says about your situation. And then you will find yourself in that strong tower, lifted up, hidden, and set on solid ground. I pray that this blesses you this week. You have a great week, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.